Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, Gamer Rabbit here, and today we're playing some Glide.io, but we are doing something different. We have now reached 80 subscribers, or as I'm recording this, we have 80 subscribers. And for my 80 subscriber, my 80 subscribers video, I decided to do like a Draw My Life. Eventually I will do another one, whenever I get into like my 20s or my 30s, or once I start growing on YouTube again, which I'm still growing, I'm just not growing as fast as I once was. So I'm doing like a Draw My Life, but since I don't have really the editing skills to make the video or the drawing faster, I'm just gonna talk it out. So I was born around December. I'm not going to say the day or the year because you don't know the crazy people out there. So I was born around December, and funny thing is, my mom almost didn't make it to the hospital, so I would have been born in I think a 68 Mustang, something like that. So that explains most of my love for cars. So, after I was born, my mom enrolled me. Well, my first elementary school was Church Hill Elementary, and that's where I met some of my good friends that I have now. And sadly, I got held back, or I guess you guys could say I failed because I had to stay another year of first grade. But I didn't really stay like my whole year of first grade back at that school. We sadly moved into Church Hill. Well, we moved near my grandmother, I think, anyways. No, we moved at Carter's Valley, and I ended up going to Carter's Valley Elementary, which is where I met my good friend XX Leadshot. Shout out, go check out his channel. So after I met my new friends and I got to know everybody well, I started getting used to, you know, it started sinking into me like, hey, it doesn't, after a while it doesn't feel like you failed. I mean, depending on who you are, to me anyways, it felt like I was born a year early, so it felt like I was in the right grade until people asked me, did you get held back and stuff? And then I'm like, yeah, sadly. But the sad thing is I have to sit there and think about it. So, nothing really bad happened in, my brain had a big fart. Nothing really happened in Carter's Valley. That's where I learned how to skateboard, was in Carter's Valley. But sadly, I moved again. We moved to Johnson City, where I went to, where my mom enrolled me to Mountain View. It's a good school. It's a big school, and I'd like to go back to that school just to see how some of my old teachers are doing. But at the same time, I don't really want to go back there, because some of the memories that I had in Johnson City weren't the best. If you guys didn't know, I have a military jacket that my grandfather gave me, and I was riding my BMX bike at that point, and I had that jacket on, because it wasn't the warmest. I mean, it could have been warmer, but it was okay. It was just cold enough to where I had a jacket. So I attempted a bar spin, which worked out, but didn't work out in my favor. So what happened was, when I did the bar spin, it tore a big hole in my jacket. I had a big scar there at one point. It sort of disappeared now. But it was, at the time, it was literally pouring blood out. I mean, it was sore, I had rocks in it, skin was still on it, like skin that was loose. Like I said, I had rocks in it, it was pouring blood, so I ran, well, I rode as fast as I could back to my apartment, and, skipping back a little bit, in Church Hill was where I found my love for video games, was where it all started, because I had a PlayStation 2, and that's where I sort of got introduced to games, which is the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Also, this channel is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So, after that, I got home. It wasn't as bad as what I thought it was, so it was okay. I didn't have to go to a hospital or nothing. It was just cut, and it was bleeding worse than what it was supposed to, but it's fine. Also, that's where I think I got a concussion. No, I think that was in 5th grade. But, we moved, that's also where my love for gaming sort of excelled even more than what it was because my friend Brennan, introduced me to Minecraft, and I'm glad he did, because thanks to him, I probably would have never experienced what Minecraft, the gameplay was like, so, and then sadly, we had to move again. We moved back to where I was, and, like, I think it was, we moved back to Church Hill, which is where I went to Mount Carmel. Well, somewhere in that area of Church Hill, I went to Mount Carmel. And that's where I met my good friend Zakota. He also helped my ability, or my love for games also came in, because he had a big role of, he actually introduced me to YouTube, and I thought that, like, at the time I thought that you had to actually ask YouTube for permission to have a YouTube channel, and you actually had to pay money to be on YouTube, so that's the main reason why I never even thought about it, and plus, it just never came to my mind. Like, it wasn't one of those things where it's like, you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber for the rest of my life. No, it didn't happen that way. My friend asked me, or I seen he said, I have a YouTube channel. I was like, how do you have a YouTube channel? And he described it, and he said, you can get one too. He showed me how to get one. And thanks to him, we are now where we're at now. Thanks to you guys and him. Go check out his channel, Zakota. I'm going to try to convince him to do YouTube videos again. I mean, it's the least I can do. I mean, he convinced me to do them. So, this was about 5th grade when he got me into YouTube, I think. I don't know, I'll have to ask him. But I'm pretty sure it's 5th grade. I think about 3rd grade was when my mom and my dad got divorced, and it was rough on me because I didn't know what a divorce was at that time, and I don't want this video to be sad and everything, but at that time I didn't know what a divorce was, and I thought my dad was going out to go to work as he usually does, but it turned out he was leaving, and I never found out about it for at least a good week or two. And I wasn't the brightest kid in the world. I've definitely done some stupid stuff. But after my mom and dad got divorced, we moved again, and we went to Colonial Heights, I think it is, which is where I went to military, and I can't think of the other school's name. Miller Perry in Parrotsville. Parrotsville wasn't the best school in the world. I didn't like it. Miller Perry was alright. I met some friends there. It'd be nice if I could go back and see some of those friends, see how they're doing. At that time, most people didn't think I'd be able to. At that time, I'd tell people that I had a YouTube channel, and they'd just sit there and laugh and say that my YouTube channel wouldn't go anywhere and stuff like that, and I'd never succeed in YouTube, and that was right. That was right. I didn't succeed in YouTube. But after a while, I seen that my subscribers went from like 5 subscribers to about 10 subscribers. Now I quit YouTube, sadly. And then that brings us to this channel. But we're skipping a lot of things. Don't want this video to be sad and everything. But after we moved again, we moved back, and this was about 5th grade, which is where I got my YouTube channel, my very first one. And nothing really happened in 5th grade. Not really anything important. 5th grade, I think, was where I got my first girlfriend. Or no, 6th grade was where I got, no, it was either 1st or 2nd when I got my first girlfriend, and then I quit dating for a long period of time. And then in 6th grade, I got another girlfriend, which I regret to this day. Hopefully she doesn't watch these videos, but it's the truth. I regret it. I met some more good friends. I actually got reunited with a bunch of my old friends. Most of them's changed a lot. Leadshot, he changed a lot since last time I seen him. At this timeline, anyways. So skipping 5th grade and skipping 6th grade, because nothing really happened in 6th grade. I got my first OSS in 6th grade because I got in a fight. So skipping to 7th grade, something tragic happened in my life, and it still bothers me to this day. And I've got a picture of her in my wallet, and I about got another fight for this. But what happened was, my great-grandmother, she passed away in 7th grade, and here I am now in 8th grade, and I'm still, this is about the middle of 7th grade. It's still hard for me, and most people in my family sorta still gotten over it a little bit, and they're still disappointed, but I'm still not quite used to it. It just feels weird going to like places. Like every year my grandparents and my family would get together and we'd eat, but sadly I'm going to have to end this video here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Part 2 is coming right about